News, and this is My 13 News.
We start with breaking news out of South.
And our other big story, the political firestorm over Mark Foley's steamy emails.
Another top lawmaker now caught up in the scandal, and a top congressional aide resigns. Hal Eisner with the Foley fallout.
President George Bush throws more money for a border fence with Mexico.
That means the political fencing between the two countries on immigration picks up. Gigi of a Sherman Oaks man, police say it may have been unintentional.
Nevertheless, it shattered the life of a newly wedded couple. Chris Blatchford and the street. Shopping? Who would do such a thing?
Gee, I wonder.
Never. Bluefly.com. That brings us to our email question of the night. These days, if you work in an office, it seems everyone has a computer on their desk with internet access.
I can barely get into mine, but we want to...
More carnage in Iraq as simultaneous explosions rock Baghdad.
And in Brazil, 2 American pilots are being told they can't go home. Those stories and more as we...
Concern spreading after North Korea announces it will conduct its first ever underground nuclear test.
I fear that if we don't...
Wins it for the Mets.
But it was a base-running blunder way back in the second inning that really cost the Dodgers. Dodgers had 2 on. Rick Lozano live in New York with a reaction to the bizarre play everyone's talking about. Rick?
Absolutely, Rick. You showed it. It's one of those plays that ranks right up.
You know Paris Hilton?
I've heard of her.
She's pretty much had a rough month.
Oh.
Busted for DUI. A new album no one bought.
Oh, come on.
And now claims...
I remember when I lost my mind.
Ego tonight.
She claims she was assaulted by former Miss USA and Playboy playmate Shanna Moakler. Ed Lasco.
Whatever happened to speak now or forever hold your peace?
Totally confused and manipulated.
Yes.
Kids camping out for free kicks.
The new shoes, clothes, and school supplies, a glimmer of hope for hundreds of families in need. Michael Brownlee and the street team walks. Okay, a reminder about tonight's email question. Earlier, we told you about government workers using their workplace computers for something other than work.
Can you believe people?
I can't believe it, Rick.
You been out in the newsroom? So we asked, other than work, what do you... .com, a bad work site?
I just have something, because you always go on sports, but
I can't do anything on
sports is your job.
That's my job.
So, I mean, what an excuse. Shopping is like my job. I have to have a different outfit every
is your
night.
job, I
right?
agree.
It is.
Yes,
Okay.
sure.
An Oscar winner faces a judge.
What Kim Basinger did, or...
Come on. Come
Alec
on.
also says Kim wouldn't let him speak to Ireland on the phone and failed to notify him when Ireland suffered an injury, though through her lawyer, Basinger did plead not guilty. And boy, this goes on in every walk of life. It doesn't matter what you do for a
can't give
living.
advice. We don't know what's going on, but it's just so sad. Okay. Well, it seems all the craze these days, at least with celebrities, and it appears Madonna, well, she's no exception. Apparently, she wants to adopt a baby.
Oh, here. I mean, wow.
Imagine.
Not a bad
I'm
idea.
trying
You live with a baby for a year and a half, and then
you can't
doesn't
do
work?
that. That's like it's like hiring.
It's strange.
No,
but maybe it works. Though.
no.
Why not?
That poor kid is the one who goes from family to family. I mean,
well, you hope it works.
It's like lease with an option to buy a child. No.
Lease with an option to buy. Some couples have babies the natural way, and the missionary. Flight actors Maggie Gyllenhaal and Peter Sarsgaard, who just brought a little girl into the world. Maggie catch those 99.9% of the time.
Do you know what was happening is I was distracting you and you just, yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize for that.
I apologize to our viewers.
I just had to walk off that one. Oh, well, show business is a strange animal. You can be ultra, super, mega famous on a daily basis and then all but disappear from sight, which brings us to my career.
Well, I liked her stand-up. I thought she did a good stand-up routine.
Her sitcom was huge, too. I mean, remember that?
Yeah, absolutely. Other than My 13 News, there are really no original ideas under the sun. Retreads and remakes are as common as potholes in parts of Southern California. And that's for a lady who is legally brunette, so we think. Marie Coron.
You're legally brunette.
In the process of getting gorgeous.
What color were those flowers, by the way?
What flowers?
Exactly. See? Babies always cry and get fussy. Oh, I definitely know that. But lately, many have just been...
Stamp this.
Yes, he's a delivery man, but not for this kind of delivery.
So we're driving through.
Boy, like it's so tiny and cute and quiet. It's a hair-raising idea for Halloween.
Say, you're fine.
Baby.
They say, read it.
What are you going to put, like, hi, buy me a drink? If you're in a...
Why not? You could.
Then you don't have to speak to anyone anymore. That's what
Well,
we're having. We're
that's
getting to
what
a
we're getting
point where we
to.
don't even have to talk to anyone anymore.
I look forward to it. It's a... We're going to stamp this. Impressive.
Wow. You missed the flu shot last year?
Thanks for reminding me. Well, they say there's no such thing as a stupid question, but just in case you're...
I like that. I need some fun advice right now. You know what? Speaking
What?
of fun, we're going to have some fun now. Because it's time to read your responses. Yes, I promise. To you.
During some downtime at work, I have made CDs. I work at a talk radio station and have gotten into trouble. Mr. E from Cyprus.
I check my email and MySpace account. I would never look at porn at work. Another one. Okay.
Play. But I only use the internet for personal use at about 10-minute stretches so I don't get caught. Besides, I have the far corner office and can see anybody who's approaching.
Shady. Sergio, I use my computer to manage my personal business on eBay.
Maria Quaban, my boss is aware of this because he's also a fan of both of them. Rick, you are one lucky guy between two beautiful women. If you only knew. My life is...
At work, I was caught sending you guys this message. Hugh. That was funny, Hugh, but it was worth it because I read it.
Thanks for all your emails. Dodger fans feeling a little blue tonight, and the Twins take another... Nomar Garcia.
Para.
Clutch all season. And he had another chance today. 9th inning, 2 outs, tying run on second base.
2-strike delivery. Garcia!
Missed that.
That's
First
me.
pitch at 5. Rick.
I'll be there.
3-1.
Detroit rained out. They're going to make that game up tomorrow.
Good
We
baseball
done?
happening.
Show's over?
It is?
That's what they tell me.
Oh my gosh.
Well, thanks for watching.
See you tomorrow night.
Okay.